Hello everyone, this is Anshuman. Welcome to AB's Vlog. This is Vlog 2. This ride was again organized by official Dominar group. This ride was known as Giving is Good. It was organized on 29th of October 2017. We were riding from Ambience Mall to Krishna Bajaj in Gurugram, then to some off riding in village Mangar, Faridabad. Finally, breakfast at Cafe Freebird again at Faridabad. To at the end of this ride, thanks to my fellow riders Indrajit and Bhupesh, they took me to see Grand Hanumanji at Triveni Hanuman Temple in Faridabad. Let's enjoy some music and beautiful sights. Giving is good was the theme of this ride, as all the riders meeting the Medicine Baba. The Medicine Baba who collects old medicine from the people and give it to people in need. Bajaj gifted Medicine Baba a V15 some time back and made a small video as well. I guess a lot of watchers has already watched this video where Baba has been given a V15 and a promotional video was made on this. So a lot of guys from our riding group were carrying old medicines with them, and they actually, when we met the Baba, we presented him with the medicine, and he received them with thanks. Also, this ride was a tribute to Sana Iqbal, who got killed in a road accident. She was a fellow rider for humanitarian causes, and she used to, the best work that she had done was for suicidal people, and may her soul rest in peace.
यहाँ नहीं हुआ वो वहाँ कहाँ होगा? वहाँ हो गया।
So that was fellow rider Indrajit, and we stopped in between our off-roading. This is the halfway around our attempt for off-roading in Mangar village, and we have stopped for susu and shit. Now we are planning to move again. So so far the off-roading was very good, and as soon as we enter the village, we saw some camels, some cows, some chickens, some horses. It's a total village. Now we are in middle of the jungle, and we are almost starting to move. Waiting on Indrajit now. The off-roading is not that difficult as such. So far, so good. We found some rough patches, but not that difficult. With Dominar, it was pretty easy for me. And I guess I was missing my AS200 because of the height. But still, it was a pretty comfortable ride. The shocker and the handling of the bike is pretty easy, and the power that we have with the 400cc engine is, of course, helps a lot. Um, Now the video would be very bad. It's going to be very bad. I realize this now. I'm pretty inexperienced as far as the vlogging is concerned, because now the camera, because of my helmet and my I'm looking down towards the road. That's why the position of the camera is not that wide anymore, and it will be now confined it only to the road, because I'm looking down towards any potholes or any difficult thing that I have to, because of the off-roading, and due to which lot of the footage will be would be I will be disregarding, because they do not record anything except for this off-roading. But overall, the experience is very good, and yeah, it was pretty nice. And like to mention one thing here, that one of the guys, not the guy who's riding in front of me, that's Indrajit, and of course he is riding in his full gear. But when I started off the video, one guy who was riding in front of me, he was when I was riding on the road. His name is, I guess, uh, Baljit or something, and he was riding without anything. Like, he didn't had. Because I think he is a Sikh, so he is not wearing. He was not wearing any helmet or any other riding gear, and not even a jacket or even a glove, because and it was pretty chilly at that day. It was quite the temperature was pretty low. So fellow riders, please do wear helmet, and preferably riding jacket and knee and shin guards, and very good boots. Otherwise, if you do fail, it may protect you. I have been into multiple accidents, and I know from my experience that a good riding jacket is always a must. Helmet is at least one should wear all the time while riding. Let's enjoy the off-roading. And off-roading was pretty cool, and this track basically is pretty cool, and I didn't face any major problems, although uh, when it's only easier with the dry roads. I don't want to see any wet patches, because we saw a big poodle of water, and I was very concerned about the tires getting wet, and the traction that I might lose. So hopefully and fortunately we didn't get anything after that. So pretty nicely done. So except for a poodle, a big of patch of water or anything, a wet road is always going to be a problem. Otherwise, this kind of patch, it's not big potholes, just off-roading on a raw road is always fun. And I guess this road was used for a four-wheeler off-roading. It's a four-wheeler off-roading track, so a lot of arrows and directions were printed on the road as well. So it was pretty easy, and I guess a lot of people come on this road, and our the guide that we have, the organizer Amar, is also very experienced in this off-roading track. So he was very well aware that where exactly we need to go. And I guess I don't even want to try when this entire patch is pretty wet, because we saw a small patch of wet road, and we were pretty concerned, and it was a pretty difficult thing to pass by. So soon we'll be going back to the road, and I will be cutting short the rest of the video because it's mostly this, and I'm looking down, so that's why no other sites or any other thing is getting recorded. All right. guys, we have reached Cafe Free Bird at Faridabad after a little bit of around 2 or 3 hours of off-roading. We have finally reached it. I like to mention that, guys, if you have noticed that while we were entering the parking of this cafe, then they were very beautiful, custom-made Harley Davidson were parked, not one but around 5 or 10 of them. And I wish I had stopped and made a video of all those bikes, but I didn't really did it. But those bikes were very beautiful, and like to say that this ride was pretty nice, and the off-roading experience was pretty cool. And now I'm moving, as I'm taking my gear off and going towards the breakfast because I'm starving still since morning. And like to mention, I'm not endorsing any bikes or any riding gear right now. Of course, until they pay me. Now to the best part of this ride, the Triveni Hanuman Temple. I will paste the link of the location of this temple as well as the picture which you see on the right side top corner. This is a very beautiful Hanumanji's murti, and the location of this murti and the sculpture and everything else about this murti is so great that um, I was as soon as I saw this murti, I was just mesmerized and looking at it for at least 10 minutes. I didn't turned off anything. I was just looking at it. See, the location and the position of this murti is so fascinatingly. It was so great that I can't even tell you in words. I don't have words to explain how beautiful this murti really is. That's my bike. Now videos, I'm gonna stop this video now with the last photograph, the last image of Indrajit. Few more pictures from for me, few stills that I have taken with my phone, and of course this ride was very wonderful. The off-roading experience was pretty nice. Thank you very much everyone for watching, and please subscribe, share and comment on this video. Anything constructive will be published, of course. Thank you very much. Jai Shri Ram.